Oh, hey there, guys. Lee David here from Lee David Gaming. Just doing what I do and all that. So we're gonna go and draft us some more Oath of the Gatewatch because I am slowly learning this format, and I'm going to see if I can do better than my last couple of drafts. So let's get to it. I will see you guys in the first pack. And we have just fired, and let's take a look at the cards in our pack. We have the Bearer of Silence, a 1/2, one in a black devoid Eldrazi, which if you pay an additional one in a colorless, you opponent sacks a creature. So it's like a Eldrazi version of Malakir Familiar. No, what's that? There's a card double black Malakir kicker black opponent sacks a creature. So it's kind of like that. There's also a Boulder Salvo here. In addition to Flaying Tendrils, Expedition Raptor, which has gone up in my book by a lot. We also have Tar Snare, which is fine. Sky Scourer, which is fine. Gravity Negator, which is good. So I'm not really sure what I want to take here. Maybe I'll just... Because I don't know. I don't know how good Bearer of Silence is, but I feel like it's more times not going to just be a 2-1 for 2. So I think I'm just going to go with the Boulder Salvo, and we'll see how it goes from there. I don't know. I haven't really played with this card all that much, so I kind of want to see if it's worth it. This pack, there's an Oblivion Strike. Oblivion Strike is just the best. Like, there's no comparison. It takes care of just about every card in this pack. It takes care of the Embodiment of Insight, which I've also grown to like more. It takes care of the Avenger, or even, like, a Stalking Drone, or a Chain Mage. So I think I'm going to go with Oblivion Strike here. And we'll see where the packs take us to see if we're going to be more black or more red. We'll see. But I think Oblivion Strike is the pick there. Yeah. But how are you all doing on this fine day? Yeah. Let me know in the comments below what you're doing. Are you just hanging out? Are you watching this while doing something else? What are you doing? How are you living your life? What are you doing with your life? Share with me so I can share with you. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2. Until the next pack. All right. Here it comes. This is an interesting card, but I think this is like one of those trap cards. So it's 5 mana, and target opponent loses 5 life unless that player discards 2 cards or sacks a creature or planeswalker, and you repeat it once. So they're either losing 10 life, discarding 4 cards, sacking 2 creatures, or losing 5 life and discarding 2 cards, or losing 5 life and sacking a creature. But because there's so many times you can choose, it makes the card not as good. Because the opponent's always going to pick the worst possible options out of that. It's never going to do exactly what you want them to do. So I think here, I'm going to try out this Wall of Resurgence here because it's just an 0/6 defender that makes its own kind of dude. So we're going to take that right here. And we'll see how that goes right there. Yeah, because there's been hype about this card, but I don't actually know if it's good or not. So we're gonna bust that right now today with everyone here. Embodiment of Fury is a good card. I like it a lot. It's a 4/3, so it's a big body. It's got landfall, and it gives your lands trample, so it makes a 3/3 whenever you play a land that has haste and also trample because of that. So it really breaks up these board stalls quite nicely. Since we also have the Boulder Salvo, I am more inclined to go and take that. Other cards up for consideration if we wanted to move towards an ally theme here. With the black-white life gain deck, we would definitely look at the War Cleric or the Chain Mage. If we were looking more towards blue, Blinding Drone would be an easy pickup here. But I think I want to try out this Embodiment of Fury. Just because I think it's the strongest card in the pack. Also, there's this Immobilizer Eldrazi, which I don't know if it's that good or not, but we're going to take the Fury. Maybe we'll play it on the wheel. Who knows? Um, yeah, so let's start this down here by color. Um, Saddleback Lagak is a card that I think is really good, but there's also Goblin Freerunner, along with Cultivator Drone and Blinding Drone, along with a Translator too. Um, if we want to stay kind of black, because there's no real white. White's kind of getting cut off a little bit from us. Of course, this is only Pack 5, so we can't really say that we're getting cut off or not. But I think it's either the Lagak, Translator, the Freerunner, or the Drone. One of those 4 cards. I'm leaning more towards the Translator because it keeps us in black, and that's where we have one of our 2 removal spells. So we're going to take the Translator here and see where things go. Another salvo, so we are in a good place for red. So we'll take that. Another Blinding Drone is important to note, along with a Translator. So maybe blue-black is open. Maybe we'll pick up some blue cards on the wheel, but I think I want the salvo here. Also to note, Holdout Settlement is good as well. But again, I think I just want these salvos because I think they're just super good. And what I think is going to be is a late Vampire Envoy. This card is a champion. It does everything that you need it to, and it has incidental life gain if you're in the life gain deck. But here, even though it's characteristically not for the black red deck, I'm going to take it. I don't know. I don't see any wrong that this card could do. And there's nothing else in this pack that I think I would want more. Maybe the Aggressor, maybe. But I just think the Envoy is better because it gives us air support. So right now we're gonna move this white card out of the way and then sort by mana cost. Yeah, I don't know. I just like that card a whole lot more than I probably should. Here probably be the Maw of Kozilek. Core Sky Climber's fine, but it's nothing to go home to town about. And this guy has a big butt. He's a 2/5 for 3 in a red. Plus, he has a colorless activated ability that kind of pumps. So give him +2/-2 until end of turn, which I think is really good. So we're going to do that. And we're loading up our 4-drop slot quite a bit. So we're kind of now going to be looking more for like Zada Commandos and things like that if we want to stay in the red. Or, because the black's solid. I think black is definitely something we want to stay in. But this has 2 Boulder Salvos, so I think that's more reason to stay in this color pairing. We have big things, so taking the Flaying Tendrils isn't bad because everything of ours has more than 2 toughness as of right now. So I wouldn't be so upset about taking that. There's also this Aggressor, which, again, I wouldn't be opposed to taking. But I think I want the Tendrils just as additional removal in this, just in case the red falls through or something like that. Okay. So we're at 4-4, which I think is a good place to be. Yeah, the red's just going to be super open, and that's fine. The Toll Collector, I don't think he's that good because the equipment in this block isn't that great, except for maybe the Masterwork, the Stoneforge Masterwork. But he's a 3/2 for 3 at the very least, which I think is pretty good in itself. This card, again, is a trap. So we're going to take the Translator here. Maybe we play them both. Maybe we don't. We'll take a Chain Mage onto the side in case we pick up more allies. We'll take the Brute Strength just in case we decide to play it. And the Gift of Tusks because elephants. And we have an island. Actually, I'm going to put this in. Yeah, our 4-drop slot is pretty full right now, which is not terribly good. But these Boulder Salvos are going to be hopefully more like 2 drops when we play them. So we have to kind of differentiate that accordingly. So let's go and let's just sort this back. Speaking of things, this is a thing. Mina and Den, Wildborn. 4/4 for 4, plus you can play an additional land, and you can return lands to your hand to give creatures trample. That's a good card. And our black is solid, though, so I don't know if it's worth us picking it up here. Also in the pack is another Vampire Envoy and a Freerunner. I think I want to just pick up the Envoy here. I don't know. This is a really good card, don't get me wrong. but we're not really terribly in green. And I don't really want to. And our red isn't anything to go home about. Like our big red cards are the embodiment of Fury and the salvos. Like these guys are fine, but they're not anything stupendous. So I think I'd rather pick up a more solid 3-drop that I know I'm gonna play more times than not. So we'll do that. This pack, I don't know. Maybe it's Havoc Sower and we cut something, or it could be another Maw, I guess. I don't know. I don't like having to us picking up so many high drops. That's the one thing. Maybe it's Containment Membrane. No. Instead of red, we go blue-black. Maybe. I don't know. Could be. It's possible. Red-black, I mean. I think we'll just play it safe here and take the Havoc Sower because I think it's going to be a little bit better than the Maw. But we'll play it safe here. Reality Hemorrhage is also something to look at, but from my experience, it doesn't do as much as you want it to because there aren't too many things with 2 toughness or less in this format. And we kind of just want to be the beatdown, more or less. Man, now I kind of wish I took that Containment Membrane and we shifted into blue-red because we have Storm Chaser here. Another Boulder Salvo. I guess I can pick that up here. I'm not really sure. Or we could take this Flame Seeker. Or, actually, this is, I think, what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the Boulder Salvo, and then we can wheel the Flame Seeker because I don't think anyone's taking that. We can do it like that, yeah. Little rewarding here. Flare Drone is very good. I like it. Other things to note in this pack, we have another Aggressor, ISO Zone, which is good. The Shrieker, which is really good. I like it a lot, but I don't think it's better than the Flare Drone. Saddleback Lagak is good as well, along with Sky Scour, which is decent. Tar Snare is all right, but it doesn't kill as much as you want it to because, again, of that 2 toughness. So I think I'm going to go with Flare Drone, and then we'll see what we get on the wheel. Here we'll take a Shrieker. Then again, we do need lower drops, but I do like Shrieker, and then maybe we can swap out the Toll Collector for a Shrieker. I think I'm willing to do. Is Toll Collector an ally? No, it's not. Oh, yeah, get out of here, Toll Collector. We're going to go and put in a Shrieker there. Commando, perfect. That's exactly what I wanted to see. Zada's Commando is by far one of my favorite red commons in the set. It just does so much for you, and it does everything efficiently. Here, we'll take a Sky Scourer because colorless, and it flies. So we'll do that. And it's a low drop. It's only 2 mana to do. Here, we'll take in another Embodiment of Fury because that card is just a house, like I was saying before. We're just gonna make all the things fierce. Goblin Free Runner, I think, is definitely a good pickup here, so we'll take that. Our curve is a little high, but I'm not terribly concerned about it. We pick up some Expedites, maybe. We'll lower it, and then it gives us the Surge a little bit more easily. But otherwise, I think we're sitting at a nice place right now. I think I want because we don't have as many colorless sources, and I don't want another 4-drop, so I think I'm going to take the Unnatural Endurance here. There is an argument for the Bone Star because it is 0 mana and it sets off Surge, but I think there are better things to do that, like another Unnatural Endurance. Maybe. Yeah. I think I want to maybe try to, because this is Surges for 2, so we can put that there. We're going to pick up either I think we want the Aggressor more because we have 3 flyers. So we're going to take that. The salvos, again, are 2-drops, theoretically. So we're looking more like this if we have the optimal Surge. So this is our Surge curve, which is more of a block than a curve, if anything. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4 allies in black-red. So maybe we don't need the Chain Mage. Who knows? But I think it's nice to have in there just in case, because it does it does make our opponents lose life, which is nice. Who knows? we could wind up opening up something ridiculous and just taking all of the ridiculous stuff in the third pack. Who knows? We might be pivoting, but we probably aren't at this rate because we have so much black red and nothing else to kind of push us in our pivot. But yeah. Otherwise, this is kind of just a brick of a surge curve. Regular curve is very 4-centric, which is not so ideal. But we do have a ridiculous amount of removal with boulder salvos. 1 Oblivion Strike. The Flaying Tendrils, which really only hit 1, 2, 3 of our creatures currently. Maybe 4 with the Shrieker. We don't want any of these, but just in case we need to take care of some lands, we'll take the Consuming. I don't really want to deal with something dumb like Dazzling Reflection. And then another island. We have two of our 3 lands are islands, which is unfortunate because we are not going to put any of them in our deck because no alt art value, it seems, so far. But who knows? Maybe we'll pick up some alt art value in the battle pack. Yeah, I wish I had more commandos, honestly. More of these little 2-drop beaters. Maybe we pick up some culling drones and stuff in the next pack. And then maybe we just cut the cutthroat. Not cutthroat, it's a chain mage, sorry. Zulaport chain mage. Maybe we cut that and a few other guys to make something. And hello, Serpentine Spike. This card is a house. Especially from what I've seen with the amount of board stalls that are present, this thing can definitely do work because you'll definitely see more than 3 creatures out on your opponent's side of the field. Other noteworthy cards that we are hoping to get on the wheel are Demon's Grasp because removal, Dominator Drone because it's shiny and foil. Those, I think, are the 2 biggest ones that we want to pick up on the wheel. We should also note the Stasis Snare and Tightening Coils in this pack. But yeah, we're going to take the Serpentine Spike because it is just a house. So from here on out, we're just improving our deck with cards from Battle from Zendikar because we are at 23, and I don't think I'm playing 18 lands in this, even though we do have 1 7-drop spell. I don't think there's a reason to play 18. Maybe if we wind up with even more 4-drops, we play 18 lands, but I don't think that's going to be the case. But yeah, we don't really have any, other than the translators, we don't have any other sources of colorless mana. But that's not the worst thing in the world because Havoc Sower is still a 3/3 for 4, which is still good. Here, we're going to take Dominator Drone. Retreat to Mary is insane, but we're not in white. We don't really have the splash for green, so we can't really utilize that. Altar's Reap we don't really want. Myers Malice is okay. Maybe we'll pick that up. Maybe not. Ghostly Sentinel is also good if we were in white. Predator could be good, but because we are more colorless, I'm leaning more towards the Dominator Drone. So that's why I'm going to take it right now. There are some very interesting things in this pack. We've got Bane. If we take Bane, then I'll be more inclined to play 18 lands so we can get to Bane of Balaged. Other things to note in this are Silent Skimmer as a nice little 4-drop blocker in the air. Swarm Surge, because the majority of our deck is colorless, we'll be able to hit face for a lot. And Skitterskin, which could be really good, which could be a really good 4-drop because it can regen as if there's colorless, and we have a lot of colorless. And there's also Outnumber, which is decent enough because we're planning on flooding the board a little bit. But I think I'm going to take the Bane, and then we're going to try to play 18 here. I'll go through that more, and oh my goodness gracious, how I wish we were in blue right now, just from looking at this pack. We have a slew of stuff. We have Noyandar, Coastal Discovery, Benthic Infiltrator, Mist Intruders, Brilliant Spectrums, but we are going to just take Valakut Invoker because for late game value, it's really good. Plus, it's a 3-drop. Here, maybe it's Demon's Grasp, but I don't think we want a more 5-drop removal because we have 3 Boulder Salvos. Maybe we want Shadow Skull Recruit because it's Menacer and it's an ally. So we could go with the Chain Mage. But then again, we are more colorless based. We could just keep going for big and just take this Devastator, and we just say completely screw it, and we take out some of these 4-drops. That might be the way to doing it. Yeah, actually, I think I want to do that as opposed to playing a Shadow Skull Recruit or a Demon's Grasp. Yeah, we're going to go big on this today. We're going big, and this is the perfect way to go big with Kozilek's Channeler. Okay, we're doing the exact opposite of what Black-Red wants to do. We're doing Black-Red big stuff. This is so silly. This is silly. We're going to cut a bunch of creatures, and we're going to make this great. We're probably going to cut these Endurances. We don't need a Colostra Healer, and we don't really need anything else that's in this pack. So let's cut the either the Healer. Well, we didn't really see anything else, but let's just cut the Scour just in case. You never know. What else? Yeah, so we're probably gonna cut these Endurances. Probably the Flaying Tendrils, maybe. I mean, it doesn't really hit too much of our stuff. Maybe we cut the Chain Mage here. And we put down a Translator. Or maybe we keep one in. I'm not really sure. The embodiments are good, but of course they're 4-drops. Free Runner, I think we're going to cut down as well. Here, there's not really much for us, but we're going to cut the Wave Wing Elemental because we don't want to deal with flyers. Yeah, I mean, our only allies are going to be the Envoys and the Commandos. And we're planning on just using those just as big butts and early first strike damage. Maybe I cut a Boulder Salvo because there's a lot of them. And a Translator. I think those might be my 2 cuts. Like that. Just to even out the curve a little bit. And now it's just the normal curve. Regular curve would look... the Surge curve would look a little bit different. And we got Demon's Grasp, which is alright. I mean... I had just cut out a Boulder Salvo, but maybe I play it. Maybe I don't. I don't really know. It's -5, which is big. Maybe I put Tendrils in the sideboard for just in case we run across a bunch of little things. Myers Malice is all right. We're put in the... actually, we're not really playing Myers Malice, so we'll take Volcanic Upheaval for possible sideboard. And I'm going to put that back in. Or actually, no, I'm going to... It's more damage for less things. Skitterskin made it back to us. Hey, Skitterskin. We'll cut you, because who knows, maybe we want that. Natural Connection, we will... Or actually, we'll cut the Trick, just on the off chance that somebody plays it. Scythe Leopard, nobody wants. Scythe Leopard gets no love. And we have a Force. So we're 0 for 3 for our alt art lands for this draft. This is going to be interesting. We're going to cut one more card, I think. Because I think I want to play the Skitterskin. And maybe I want to put back in the Channeler or the Translator because we have no colorless sources in this. So Havoc Sower is just a 3/3. With maybe upside. So maybe I just cut that. Because, let's see, what are our other ones? 4/3, 4/3, 4/3, and a 2/5. I mean, 3/3 is a solid body, but I don't think we need it. So this is our current curve for this deck right now. Yeah. Flaying Tendrils, I think, are good for the sideboard because then we'll just side it in if they have a bunch of little things or if they're going wide. We can easily swap it out for like Demon's Grasp or something. Valakut's Invoker is good. Commando is just early beats. And we do have some air stuff. So 1, 2, the Sky Scourer, the Envoys, so that's 3. We don't really have much else for the skies, but we do have big finishers like the Devastator, and the Bane. Bane! All right, so let's do a land count here. 9 and 9, exactly even. Interesting. And then I just want to see group creatures separately. We don't have to worry about a creature surge because we aren't playing the free runner. But if we are playing the salvos, how likely is us? Well, we're 3/5, so as long as we're around 5 mana, we can get a creature and a salvo off, which is good. So I like that. Maybe it's worth playing 3 salvos over the Demon's Grasp. I think that's what I'm going to do, actually. Because more times than not, we'll be able to get it off. And all of our non-creature spells are removal, which is great. I don't know. I just feel like cards that impact the board are just a little bit better than cards that just are there. So this is our surge curve. And then this is our normal curve, which it looks relatively the same, which is fine. Just a bit more beefed up 2 drops, but that's fine. You're not playing them on 2 anyway, so if anything, they're more like they are in the 5-drop slot because you're playing creature plus them. But yeah, so let's submit this, and I will see you in the first matchup. And we are back in the first matchup of this Swiss draft. We are on the play, and we are playing River Ranger. All right, we're going to be on the play, and this is not a keep. This is 6 lands and an Eldrazi Aggressor. That's not very aggressive to me, so let's mulligan this. This is 1 land and everything else, and we're on the play, so we're going to be going to 5, and hopefully our 5/5/5/5/5/5 is going to be better than this. Because I do not like keeping this hand and hoping just to draw 1 land to maybe play a card out of our hand. So let's see. Opponent stayed on 7, and this I'm going to have to keep even though I don't like it. This is pretty much like our first hand, except even less plays that are early. But we're going to keep it. We're going to put that on the bottom because there's no way for us to really play that. And we need action or another land. One or the other. And that was action, but it wasn't the right kind of action. This is going to be... I'm pretty sure this is going to be the slowest... Oh, Mirror Pool. That's not good to see. It can copy an instant or sorcery that they control and choose new targets, or it can put a token that's a copy of a creature. So we don't like that. And another Boulder Salvo. Beautiful. I mean, we do have 3, so it makes sense. But we don't want to see you. Get out. Shoo-shoo. Fly. Go away. Not right now. We need land or a creature or something. We have a bunch of 3-drops and Blinding Drones. So I'm guessing on opponent River Ranger is on blue-black Devoid is my guess. But I could be wrong. Hey, a Shrieker. That's a card that we can play. Yeah. Cards. Okay. So that's on the field. So I'm feeling a little bit better. If we could get another land or some more action, I would be fine with this right now. Yeah. You're going to play a thing. Oh, no. Envoy. Envoy, why are you over there? You should be over here where all the cool kids are. Okay, you know what? I asked for action, and we're getting it. Quite handily we're getting our action here. With Skitterskin. We will be for sure swinging that in the next turn, probably. If we don't have another land. If we do have another land, it'll probably be Boulder Salvo to blow up the Envoy. And then Chandler on the next turn. But if we don't have a land, then we'll probably be doing Skitterskin plus something else, is my guess. To attack and to see if we can get them to bite on trading something, but we'll see what happens. And Seer's Lantern, which is a good card. It's a good Dirtle card. Good for the blue-black deck, which I was right about because Swamp. Are you going to swing? You going to swing? Gain a life? Swing? Swing? No swing. Okay. Not as good, but I like it still. But we're not going to play it right now because we don't want to show opponent that we have plays. We're just going to swing with our Skitter Skin, or you're going to tap it down. Tapping it down. Okay. That's fine. I forgot that tapped for mana. Yeah, no attack then, and then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Forgot that tapped. So, when we do eventually play a land, we can give it trample. We can make a creature and swing out with it, and then we'll be doing decent. We have a lot of power on the board, which is nice. Problem is that they have a tapper also on the board. But they tap down our Skitter Skin, which isn't the best thing for them to tap down because they can't block anyway. So it just prevents their attack, which is fine. It gets the job done, I'm sure. But I'm curious to see if they mirror pool their spell in the next couple turns or if they're going to make a copy of something in the next few turns. Let's see. Probably not because they want to keep up mana for Blinding Drone. This was the card we passed. See? They found the place for it. Okay. We will F6 and probably sack the Shrieker in this instance. Yeah. Yep, that's fine. Make a sack a creature. See, this was the deck to actually put it in, the Bearer of Silence, because it can be that good. But I didn't want to commit too early to it and all of that other stuff, and probably would have been fine even in the deck we wound up drafting. Oh, please attack with that. I hope you do. Yes, get aggressive. Gain your life. Please. And yes, okay, we are rocking and rolling. The only awkward thing is that we're not going to be able to play a thing this turn because if we're attacking with the land, which I think is the right move. 4, 7, yeah, I think that's the right plan. So we'll swing with a different land. We'll play out these guys later, I think. I believe that's the right thing here. Yeah. And then we're just going to go for it here. No reason not to. They're with their pants down here. And the Whiplash is only going to be for 4, and we're dealing 8, 9, 10, 11 damage if they don't block stuff. Still has trample, so they'll take 1 from that. So 1, 5, 8 damage they're still taking, which is plenty for me. Oh, we forgot to wish opponent good luck, have fun. Boop, boop. Forgot to do that. Nope, they're taking it back, dancing around. They're just going to take it like monsters, go and take 11, go down to 10, like animals. Ooh, ferocious. I can get behind that. Okay. Taking it like animals. Okay. Good enough for me. Good enough for me. So let's see. The worst possible thing that they could do is copy a creature, pay the additional 2, and then make a sack a creature. But we do have regen, which is fine. And they don't have the mana, it seems, to do all of that. Actually, let's turn off the auto yields just in case we need to regen our Skitter Skin. Oh, wait, no, we don't have another colorless creature, so it doesn't even matter. So we'll do that. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, they can't do that. They're going to probably tap down a dude and play more defensively because they can't take another big hit like that. Oh, thank you. Okay. River Ranger responded, even though to our very late good luck, have fun. Let's see what they do. Oh, nope, they're going to keep something back, probably tap down the embodiment. That's fine because we're going to be able to play a dude as well. Yep. We'll make it a swamp. Always yield. Yes, use the ability. And then we can blow up a thing. I think we want to blow up the Blinding Drone here because then we can get through their stuff without worry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because I don't really care about them gaining a life and having that kind of blocker there because we have 4 power stuff, and we have the channeler in hand. So opponent can keep that. I just want to get their tapper out of the way. And if that means just they tap down one of my dudes this turn, so be it. Yeah, that's fine. I don't... Oh, I do have color, so I could have regened it. That's fine. Go into combat here. And we're going to... They're probably going to double block here. And then blow him up. And kill him. Which would be disappointing, but at least it lets us get to 7. And it gets through... It knocks that out of the way. And then they swing back for 2. So I think we do actually swing through with both, even though the opponent does have the double block available. Because I think it's important to get through the envoy like this. What do you have? Oh, Tar Snare? Oh, yeah, that's awkward. Okay. That's fine either way. They can just block with the envoy and then the guy dies. That's whatever. These things happen. They still took their 3, and our guy died like we were expecting anyway. We can play Channeler next turn. We have 6 mana available, so we can easily play Channeler and swing in with Skitterskin to kill a thing maybe, but we'll see what happens. 1, 2, 3, 4. They have 5 mana plus the Mirror Pool, but only 4, so they won't be able to make a token yet. I think the goal is that if we can get rid of that Bearer of Silence before they hit their next land drop, we'll be in business, because then they won't be able to make a token. Oh, wait, actually, if they're just making a token, they're not casting anything, and they're awakening that. Okay, that's a little annoying. Taking 3 here, that's fine. Yeah, so they won't be able to get that ability again. So 4, 5, 6, 7. No, I don't have enough to cast both. So we'll just do Channeler here. Leave up black like that. Because this at least blocks here and there. Or one of those. Probably just block here and take another 3. That I'm fine with. Then we play Dominator Drone and swing. Or maybe not swing. Maybe we just empty out our hand here. I don't know. Opponent has 4 cards in hand, which is kind of worrisome. But like I was thinking about before, Mirror Pool won't trigger this ability if they make a clone of it. Yeah, okay. That's annoying, but that's fine. It won't, because this is on this is a cast trigger, not a whatever trigger, and that's going to be an annoying clock to have to deal with. So we might actually have to go into emptying out our hand here, because we're not going to be able to sustain this kind of a drainage. Yeah. Maybe we draw one of our big guys, or maybe we just hit a land. We'll see what happens. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we can play everything that's in our hand, which is good. So we'll go 1, 2, 1, 2. And then we'll play out Dominator Drone as well, because I'm not fronting anything at this point, really. Always yield. So let's see. Do they have... They have the one in the air, but they don't have anything else as of right now. And they'll be able to drain. So we'll be effectively losing 2 life, going to 13, and they'll go up to 9, plus an attack, plus an additional attack. Tapping down probably Skitterskin as well. Yeah. So... Okay, so they tap down Skitterskin, so essentially I'll be swinging with 4 and 3, and that means that these 2 guys will be tapped. So that leaves the 2-3 up, the 2-1 up, and the 3-3 up. We swing, he'll trade there. Opponent will probably just chump here, or probably chump with the land, and they get in another drain for 2, so they go down to 9 to 11. Sorry, I'm just planning out the next couple of turns here in my head. If I attack here, though, I don't think that this is a good attack, because they just kill that, and I don't want them to. It's we're playing defensive at this point because they can drain us for 2, and we can't really break through that at this current point. Plus, if they're adding to the board, it doesn't make it too good for us either. That especially doesn't bode well for us. So they're Esper splashing the white probably for the Cliffhaven vampire. So the drain becomes 3. Okay. In the next couple of turns. So it's 2 per turn. Sorry, 3. I'm at 4. So it's going to be in the next couple of turns of drain. Although they won't be able to drain and tap down, which is interesting. 1, 1, 2. Flare drone is good here. We'll see what they do. I think with that here, I now have to be aggressive. Like, there's no going around it. You gonna tap or you gonna drain? What are you gonna do? You're gonna tap. Okay. Probably tap down Skitterskin. Yep. Okay. That's fine. And a blue. Here, I think I just have to attack with the Channeler. Just because it puts some pressure on, and then they trade off there or there. So I'm just the Channeler. We'll see if they double block or not, opponent. It's not looking terribly good. We're on top deck mode here. Chumping with the land? No, double blocking. That's what I thought. I think I want to get rid of this to lessen our immediate doom. I don't really care if they have a 3-3 because I have a 3-2 blocking right now. Plus, I have a 3 first striker. But I was looking to get rid of that to make it so we're not just completely dead. So let's see. They're going to deal 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4. They're going to deal 4 damage to us this turn, bringing us to 9. And then we have to hit through their stuff again, which means it's going to be bye-bye Bearer and bye-bye Swamp. And then it's going to be another 3. Oh, they're going to swing with that too. 2 cards in hand. And they're going to keep the Cliffhaven back. Interesting. Well, Cliffhaven is a good defender. It will be able to block everything. Honestly, they probably have something to protect this. But, oh. It's a flyer? Oh, it's a... That's why I should have picked that. It's a flyer. Oh. It's a wall of text in front of the word flyer. Oh. I didn't realize that. I'm a dumb. Note to self. This is a fine first pick. Oh, goodness me. I was not thinking. I didn't... You know what? Why can't they just be consistent with their abilities here? Put the Bearer of Silence can't block on the top, along with the flying, and then the void above all that. Like, why can't they sandwich it off like that? And I thought I cut you. No, I guess not. Okay. We can't really attack in with anything because I'm going to guess that they tap down Skitterskin. Here it comes. Perfect. And then we move on to the rest of our turn. We play a commando. And pass. Unfortunately, we don't have our envoys on call here to cohort with the commando. Because that would be nice. So 1, 2, 5, 7. If they swing out. Oh, they could have just won. Hold on. Wait a minute. Could they have just won there? 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, no, they totally could have just won there. Why didn't they swing out? I have no cards in hand. I would have been dead. You're just giving me an unnecessary turn here, and I'm not going to show you that because I'm dead either way. Yeah, I'm just dead, but I'm curious to see what you do. I want to know more about you, opponent. I want to know you. Tap that, fine. Because I'm going to go through with the attack. I don't really care. Freak them out. Freak out the opponent. Make them think I got something that I don't have. It's all the bluffs. What could I possibly have? Something that deals you 3 damage after that attack. Yeah. And I get to see some of their library. Swamp. Okay. Concede. Because I just wanted to get some info. And I wanted to see how they were going to block that. Okay. So, we have some choices here. Because we are going to... Because they have some tricks, but so do we. So we're going to maybe put in these unnatural endurances. Take out a boulder salvo. Because they're kind of bulking us a little. And I think we're going to also take out... Well, they didn't really have little things. They had the big butt things. The little things I was able to take care of with what I already had set up. I think I want to replace Boulder Salvo with that because they do have a bigger thing. We put in one unnatural endurance for something, I think. No, actually, let's not. We'll just keep it like that. But I think I want a Demon's Grasp over the Boulder Salvo because Demon's Grasp does -5/-5, whereas Boulder Salvo just does 4 damage. So it can take care of that Cliff Haven guy. This is a fantastic hand. I'm going to keep this because I have turn 2 here and turn 3 there. So turn 2, turn 3, and then eventually down the line we have the Maw and Demon's Grasp. So we're going to keep this hand. And we are going to hopefully do some work. Yeah, Mountain Go. Yeah, I like having this like easy turn 1, turn 2, turn 3 curving slightly out here. Makes things nice. Black here to show that we have all of our colors and we're not terribly mana screwed. And pass. And we'll move this mountain over here. And now we have turn 3, turn 4. It's nice. I like how these things work out. We'll go and play a mountain, and then we'll just play this Vampire Envoy, and then we'll cohort at the end of their turn. So we won't F6 through this. What? Expedition Mana Confluence? That looks so cool. Look at it. It's all spinny. Look at that. It's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. That's cool. That's cool. That's a cool pull. Smiley face. Essence Depleter. Sure, you can have that. I'm going to blow something up, though. I'm not going to lie to you. Something will get blown up. Opponent, and boom. We yield, and we yield. Cheers. I guess they're British, maybe. I don't know. But we will find out. Not really find out. We'll just assume, I guess. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we're not going to run that out. I guess we're just going to run this out and then say pass? No, we can attack. Or no, actually, no reason to attack. We can deal them damage plus keep up our defenses. Yeah. It's silly. All right. Let's see what they got. But yeah, that Mana Confluence looks so good. I don't think it needed the reprint in an Expedition form because the price wasn't that high on it. But it definitely looks super cool. Like, look at this thing. It's like, whoa. Whoa. Yeah, it looks cool. I will say that much. End of turn, we will cohort and deal you 1. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Still at 4 mana. That's a shame. But this time we will swing. No, there's no reason to swing with the Maw. We'll just breeze through this. Yeah, because they can just block it and it not be a thing. 3. Deal them 2 damage off of the Dominator drone. So we just kind of are doing the little whittles. Unless Tar Snare. Oh, you're going to do that. Okay, I'll do that now then. That's fine with me. Okay. I got in my stuff. Because I still got to cohort it, and I still get my drone trigger. So, unless they wanted me to tap my Envoy so it couldn't block, which I don't think is terribly good for... Like, it doesn't matter to me that it's tapped right now, because they're not really doing anything right now. Okay. We're going to salvo the blinding drone, I think. Yeah. 3, 4, 5. And then, nope, no tap. Okay. Perfect. And then we'll swing with Dominator drone and Envoy. And keep it going. If you want to block there, fine. I will trade. I'll trade Z's you. All right. Ingesting. What did we get? Hedron Archive. Man, you were all about the ramp. What are you ramping into? That's my question. Okay. You have that guy out, which is a kind of an issue. But luckily for us, we have a solution. We do, in fact, have a solution. We have the grasp of Obnixilis. Ooh. We'll do it again. Let's see. Do you want to trade this time, maybe? Maybe. Maybe you want to trade? There's your trade. Okay. There you go. Yeah. If they just spew out creatures, eventually we'll be able to Serpentine Spike them. And then maybe go into a Devastator. But for right now, we're just kind of coasting with this. Bearer of Silence, paying the cost, making me sack a creature. Probably going to sack the... that's actually a tough call. Because this is flying and it can't block. So I could just sack the Envoy and keep gaining life. But the Maw is also just a good thing to have. I think we're past the point of needing the Envoy. So we'll just keep the Maw and keep up the pressure here. Because they can't block it as of right now. Yeah. 4, 5, 6. So we need one more to activate Serpentine Spike. But we will attack with the Maw. And maybe whittle them down. We'll see what happens. 1, 2, 3, 4. What are you playing? 5. What are you playing? A Pathfinder. Oh, okay. I guess that's fine, I guess. Maybe. I'm not going to block. Flare Drone. Okay, that's a thing. 1, 2, and 3. So now I can actually kill the Pathfinder if I wanted. If I wanted. I'm at 23 life. I don't really care at this point. Let's see. Oh, they're going to kill themselves at this rate. Flaying Tendrils. Okay. Kill off your guy and my guy. That's fine with me. We'll F6 that. A 3-3 and an 0-3. That's fine as well. If they want to deal 3 to me, I'm alright with that. Tightening. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm not as alright with this, but the fact that I'm only taking 3 as opposed to 5 makes me more okay with it. 1, 2, 3, 4. And pass it along. There's no reason for me to attack. If anything, I'm more inclined to chump with the Maw now. Because they did that. Are you going to pay a life again? Oh, if you pay a life again, I'm going to be really happy. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, pay a life. You go do that. Kill yourself. Yeah. Not actually, but in this game. Oh, yeah. This is what I was saying. This is why this card's more of a trap. Because I'm going to probably just sack this and then kill off Serpentine Spike because they're not getting that creature count that they want. Or I can even just take 5. I don't really care. So I can, like, sack here and then not lose my 5. But I could also just sack that, discard that, just so I can make this a safe play. Swing in for the that amount. Fine, whatever. I think that they're on top deck mode, so I don't think they need to. I don't need to worry about them spewing out creatures at this point. But I will just play it safe and get rid of the Serpentine Spike. Oh, it's discard 2? Oh, I don't want to do that then. I'll just take my 5. That's fine with me. I didn't realize it was discard my hand. No, I kind of want to hold on to that. Yeah. It can't block. It can't block. Yeah. All right. Also, I do have that going for me. Yeah. Let's go and just pass it along, and then next turn, if they don't have any removal, we're going to go and just kill them. Kill their board and win the match, or win the game, because they won the first game, I think. Yeah, sounds like I remember them winning the first one. Oblivion Strike? No! Oh. Oh. Oh, that's a bummer. That's a bummer. Hey, now I get to do that to you. 3, 4. Haha. Now the shoe is on the other foot. Swing. All right. I won! Yay! All right, Demon's Grasp coming in for the clutch against that Cliffhorn. So we will submit this, and then we will probably be on the draw, because I'm assuming they want to go first. And yeah. Let's see. So I was playing before, and I hate to get off on a tangent of sorts, but I was playing, and I was playing some guy. It's like George Craker, something like that. I guess he's like a professional player or something like that. I don't know, because I Googled him after all this happened. But he was kind of being an unfun, salty jerk face. We have to mulligan this hand. 3 lands, no swamps, all high cost. Mull. So he was being an unfun, salty jerk face. We're going to keep this, by the way. Bottom that, because we don't have the lands for it. But he was being an unfun, salty jerk face, just trying to be like, oh, you could have done this better, you could have done that better. And if you're, like, a person who's got a reputable name and has a reputation and is representing the Magic community like that, I don't think that you should be going and, attacking and, all of that kind of not good stuff, acting in a manner that you probably wouldn't when you're in person towards other people. So I just found that kind of interesting that someone whose name you can Google search and has interviews with a bunch of people and is on daily MTG and stuff like that can be such a represent the community in such an unethical and inappropriate way. So I just found that to be kind of interesting, because usually out of the people I've met, everyone's been very nice and very chill for the most part. So it's kind of just interesting. This is kind of like one of the first like people I know that I've interacted with who kind of represented this game, in a bad way. And I'm sorry for like going off on the tangent for that, but it was just something I've been thinking about because it happened earlier today. But yeah, we're not attacking into that because they've got a 2-power guy and our guy has only 2 attack with first strike. Vampire Envoy is not good for us to see, but I'm not so concerned about it because we have the embodiment as well as an eventual Serpentine Spike, and we also have our own Vampire Envoy. So we go like that, put down the embodiment, and pass. And I think next turn is going to be fun because we'll play our embodiment, play the land. Oh, wait, no, that's not going to work because we don't have 2 lands to animate. No. We'll have to wait on doing that then, because that's not going to be as fun then. 4, 5. Yeah. If we had an extra land, then maybe I would do that. Blinding Drone is annoying, but manageable. 2, 3, 4. I could kill the embodiment, which is fine because then that just means that I can trade this off and play another one. Trade off the majority of the board. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that happens. 3, 3. Which one do I not like? Actually, we do that. Make a swamp, a dude. Yes, use the ability. Go into combat. Attack with everything except for the commando. Yeah. If they block, then that's great for us. Yeah. We're going to wipe their board. This is going to be really fun. Or we're going to take out the majority of it. We're going to let them have Essence Depleter. We're going to take out their Blinding Drone because that's going to be the most annoying part of everything. Tart, man. They duped me. All right. Well, oh, wait, no, I didn't. Why didn't it let me? Oh, was I F6'd? Oh, I had this whole elaborate scheme and everything, and I was F6'd. Man, that's annoying. Ugh. I had the whole plan laid out. Play the embodiment again. Now they have a walker, which is not fun for me. Ugh. That's not good. That is not good. I had more stuff to do, and I'm not going to block any of that because I have the walker now to deal with. Yeah, that's just a shame. I got wrapped up in that, and I didn't even get a chance to do, all the fun stuff. Let's see. What do I play out then because of all that just happened? I guess I play out an Envoy, and then maybe I get away with cohorting. Maybe not. We'll see. Man, that's a shame. What I really need are a few more lands to make this Serpentine Spike work. I'm just disappointed that I didn't that I had my my auto yields on to make this not work the way I want it to. Oh, they have Eiley too. Jeez, look at their draft, man. That's so cool. I like it. They had an expedition. They got Eiley, and they have all this fun stuff going on. I guess that was the other splash. Can I take 4 here? Yeah, I can take 4. Yeah, I'm gonna take 4. It's not that big of a deal. Yeah, I'm not making that mistake again. No more F6 for me. Always yield. And always yield. Okay. Okay. End the turn. We will, I guess, put down another one of these things. But first, I think I want to attack, maybe, with an Envoy just to get the +1 gain trigger. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I think I will do that, actually. And we'll see what opponent does. Yeah, we'll swing. They didn't want to tap down. Or they couldn't. They could tap down our stuff. But I guess they didn't want to. They didn't feel like it was worth it. Yeah, block. Yeah, okay. And then we go with the second Vampire Envoy. And pass. If we get another land, then I'm more inclined. Yeah, okay. Whatever. It's fine. If I get another land, then I'm more inclined to play the Envoy, the Embodiment next turn. 3, 4, 5. Not enough to play that. Not enough to play that. Okay. Yeah. Let's do that. Just like this. Swing it in with the troops, I see. 4, 6. Because this isn't going to make a difference. That's 3, 5, 7. versus 4/6. Yeah, it's actually more damage. So I'm going to block here and leave it at that. Just like that, yeah. That's just the best way of doing that. What are you going to play here? What you playing, opponent? River Ranger? What you playing? Okay. The Maw of Kozilek. I think I want to play that to stop these crazy, crazy attacks. One more? Oh, I thought I had. Oh, well. We'll do it like that. Hold up unnatural endurance. And now we have some big butts, which is good for us. What are you going to tap? That? Fine. Yeah. At least with them tapping stuff, I'm at least gaining some value. They're probably going to then tap down the Maw, so I only have the Vampire up. That makes the most sense. Oh, punishment again? Okay. At this point, I'm pretty willing to discard 2 of my cards in my hands. Because 3, 5, so I'm not getting to these anytime soon. And I can sack or take 5. I don't want to take 5, so I'm going to probably sack a creature because these are at least things I can play. So I'm going to sack this Vampire. Just like that. You know, it was tapped. It did its job for the most part. Yeah. I think that was the best thing I could have done. Next turn, I can play out Embodiment, play a land, swing with the land. Or maybe not even swing with the land. Because they have that 4/4. Depending on how they do things. We'll see what happens. We'll see. Tap that. Fine. Gain another life. Okay. So what are you swinging in with the rest? Okay. Do you have lethal on board when I block the walker? 3, 5, 6, 8. I'm down to 3. No. I guess that's the best thing I can do. There's nothing I can kill on board. So I just block there. And then go to 3. Yeah, that's probably the play there. I'm just so upset that I didn't catch myself on that other play. I don't know if it cost me the game or not, because we were kind of a slow start and they built their stuff out quite quickly, and I just haven't been hitting my lands. So I don't know if it would have made that big of a difference, but it definitely makes a difference. We're going to play out Embodiment because it's got a bigger butt, so it can block things. Yeah, and then we'll see what they do. I'm probably dead either way, to be quite honest. Because Maw goes in front of that goes in front of this flyer, and then this, I have 1 coming in the air, and then 1 on a unattained thing. Oh, yep, there it goes. There it is. That's the game. Good games. Good games. Because there's nothing I can do about that. All right. So I will see you guys in the next round. Maybe we won't get stuck on land. Maybe we'll do better. Who knows? But we'll find out in the next round. And we are back in the game. Round 2. Fight. We won the die roll against Marusek. So we will play first. And as much as I don't like this hand, I'm actually going to keep it because at least we have the Envoy to hold up defenses. So as much as I don't like it, I'm going to keep it. Yeah. And plus we have the Sky Scourer as well to do some early offensive stuff. So we'll see what happens. More land. Beautiful. Not what I wanted to see, but 1, 2, Sky Scourer. Sky Scourer. Yeah. So, 2 mana, red-green, Rot Shambler. Okay, you can have your Rot Shambler. This is perfect. Now we can play Kozilek Shrieker and have a dude to buff up our other dude. Look at that. Look at that synergy, as they call it in the business. Look at that. And then we go to combat. And then we swing with our Sky Scourer. And see what happens. We shall see. We shall see. Let's see. Rot Shambler's a 1/1. If something dies, you put another 1/1 counter on it. In case you don't know what it does, it is a fungi, to say the least. Boom. And no attacks, which I kind of expected. Here, we can just swing with both. I am pretty sure that there's no reason not to. And then worst comes to worst, we play our Envoy. Turn off auto yields. Oh, is that a 3/3? Okay. Yeah. Then we just trade our guys. That's fine. I'm all right with that. Because they don't have the activation trigger on it to get value. So I'm fine with them just flashing that in. No reason not to do that. I'm all right with that. Yeah. And then that makes it a 2/2. Okay. 2/2's fine. It's not getting past my Envoy. So that's fine. And maybe I should have left up black to fake unnatural endurance. And then we pass. Yeah. I'm not so worried about that happening. Vestige. Okay. That can be a little bad. If I had a second removal spell in my hand, then I could just go boom, boom, and not even worry about the Rot Shambler growing. Because at this point, I do feel that the Vestige is the bigger threat. Serpentine Spike. All right. 5, 6, 1 land off from playing it. So, I think I'm just going to go and kill the Vestige right now. Because I don't really care if that becomes a 3/3, because it's on the ground, and it's not going to be bigger than my Vampire Envoy. Yeah. Tablet's making all sorts of weird noises, but that's fine. Yeah, we'll swing in for our little 1. And then eventually when it becomes big enough, it'll be... Or actually, it's in range of Serpentine Spike right now, so if we just draw lands and they keep spewing out dudes, I will gladly just let that thing live so I can just 3-for-1 them. Attacking? Why are you attacking? You have some trick to buff up your guy? I'm at 20, so I don't really care. So I'll let it through. I don't really see a reason to block that at this current point. Oh, beautiful. Oh my goodness. If I get... I have the lands. Yes. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm 1 off. That's fine. I'm A-okay with this being 1 off right now. I'm not going to attack because maybe I can catch something else in the fray of this. 3/2. It's fine. Yeah, I'm not... This is actually beautiful because I have the Serpentine Spike. And hopefully they just go all out and just play out a bunch of stuff. Outnumbering that, that's kind of annoying, but I'm A-okay with that. Yeah, that's fine. Because you're going to lose the majority of your board. 3, 6, 8. Go to 9 here. I'm not killing anything, and it's just a chump, but they're going to lose all of that. So I'm all right with that happening right now. I'll take my 8. I'm fine with that, unless you want to add something. Tick-tock. Take an 8. Going to 9. If you have something to bump up your power by 9, be my guest to play it. Come on. I'm not afraid of you. Oh, I should have wished good luck, have fun. I keep forgetting to do that. I'm so sorry, opponent. I keep forgetting to do that. I'll do that. I'll do that later. It's fine. I don't want to do it right now while they're tanking because that's just a little rude. Yeah. So let's see. Yeah, 3, 6, 8. The possible things they could have is support to bring it up to 10 damage, but I don't think they're doing that, which is fine because I'm going to do this. 2 damage to this guy. 3 damage to this guy. 4 damage to this guy, just in case they have some support shenanigans. I don't want to have to deal with support shenanigans right now. Always yield. So let's blow up the board. So, yes. Can I do it? I'll swing for 2 here, sure. I don't think they're going to blow me out by large leaps and bounds with just a Scion here. 3, 6, 7. If they have a Plated Crusher, I'm kind of and not in good shape, but I don't think they do because there's only 2 cards in hand. Come on, swing at me for 1. We'll trade off. I'm fine. It's all right. It's all right. I'm not going to swing now. Because I don't want to just keep up this point differential. I want to actually stabilize. Looming Spires, make it a 2-2 with first strike. Swing for 2. Whatever. I go to 6, which is fine. So that's that. Come on, give me a thing. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, beautiful. We'll play it. Swing for 2 here. Yes, beautiful, beautiful. This is your job. You're showing up for work on time and everything. It's beautiful. Ah, yes. I don't think you can do a thing to that. So we'll find out. And then we're gonna hear, let's see. What could you have? What could you have? What could you have? I don't think you could have much. I just don't think you could. But you're tapping a lot of mana. You're tapping almost everything. Rolling Thunder for 6 at my face. Ouch. That is quite bad. Quite bad indeed. Nice one. On to the next round. On to the next game. Sorry. Asterisks 1. Yeah. Okay. Here they have a lower power, or sorry, lower toughness overall, all of his creatures. So we're gonna put in the Tundrels and take out a Salvo. I think that's the only sub I have to really do in this matchup. So let's submit along here. Good luck. We'll do it now. Good luck. Have fun. Yes, I'd like to play first. Yes, I'd like to keep this hand because this hand is super good. And then they're going to decide to do their stuff. So I'm going to play a Swamp and pass it along. Passing it along. And they play a Mountain, which then they pass along. Pass along. We're going to play another Swamp to kind of indicate that we might be mana screwed here, or mana flooded. I guess that's technically a mana screw, but I don't think so. And then we surprise them with that. It's a 3-2 with landfall. So this gets over it. So I'm willing to put this out first. And we'll see how it goes from there. Because right now we got 6 lands to play out. Oh, Reality Hemorrhage. That's a shame. Okay. Okay. Fine. It's all right. Things are perfectly fine. We're gonna play out this vampire envoy, and then we are going to pass it along back to them because they won't be able to take care of that so easily. Because they only have 2 lands, it seems. And then next turn, we'll be able to play out a Skitterskin and start swinging with that. And then we'll be able to play out our Invoker eventually and start blasting the face. You're swinging with that on that. Attack for 2. Reality Hemorrhage may kill me and kill your guy. No, I'm not biting that. I'm all right with that because you're essentially only doing 1 damage to me. Yeah, that's fine. We'll go like this. Like so. And swing. Always yield. And do that. And then we'll go to 15 because I'm going to play Skitterskin next turn because I want it to start attacking as soon as possible. Do you want to do something? Maybe. I mean, I could also just play Invoker and then just have them go off like that, but I think this is going to be a little bit better because next turn I'll be able to play them both. Like that. Yeah. Okay. And then you'll attack for 2. I'll go to 15. And there'll be a 4-point difference. I'll swing in, and it'll be all good. You want to swing? Be my guest. Please. Coming in hot. No lands, and you're just with the slider here. Interesting. Very interesting. I'm very intrigued by your technique. And then I swing for 5, bring him to 14. I'm at 16. And then I'll be at a point where I'll start blocking their stuff with the Invoker. Keep the Shrieker because it has a higher power. 6. Actually, I'll play out the Shrieker just so I can go and see what they're keep hesitating on here. F2 and turn off the auto yields. Keep going because I don't want to skip through like the last game. Oh, I can play them both. That's right. Duh. That's why I did this. And then 1, 2, 3. We'll probably block with the Shrieker because we're so close to having Invoker online that I value it a little bit more because then I could just bolt off stuff. Yeah, the opponent was not getting their extra land, and their slide runner was not getting them there because I was starting to beat him for more than they could take. So it was just a bad hand for opponent. I can't really say any more than that. It's unfortunate, but what are you going to do? We'll run it back as is. Hopefully we'll see our opponent's deck do stuff again because that would be nice to see. 2 cards, 2 land cards, both red, on the draw. We can get to if we get to 3, we're in good shape. And we have some late game. It's 3, 4, 5. We just rip lands, then we're in good shape. But if we don't, then we're kind of not. We could mull. If we mull, then we will maybe get a better hand, maybe get a worse hand. But I think because we're on the draw, we can keep this. I think. Fingers crossed. I'm not really sure. Because the majority of our hand is red or colorless or / playable colorless. So we'll see what happens. Maybe if I am able to rip lands, not Boulder Salvos, but lands, then we'll be in good shape. But I don't know if that was a good keep or not, honestly. It was risque to say the least. There we go. There's a land. We're going to be taking 3 probably next turn, but that's fine. Because we'll play down the aggressor and stabilize a little. Yeah. And then probably block this slide runner. And Scion Summoner. Okay, yeah. Okay, now we're getting into a better place. We're going to play out the aggressor, leave it back on defense because it's got a big butt of 3. And then go from there. Not much opponent can do about that. They can swing in, and then I block their slide runner probably, if it's a 3-2. If it's not a 3-2, then maybe I'll block anyway. I don't know. But they can currently do 5 damage if I didn't block, and I don't really want to take that much damage off of these little guys, especially since I know that they can become bigger. And I'm willing to just do a straight trade with the slide runner, with the aggressor, because we do have embodiment coming up online. Yeah, I will gladly make this trade. That's fine. I have no problem with that. Yeah. Because no trample damage from that, and yeah. Okay. Here, I'm going to play the Maw, because it'll hold back all the other things that are out on the board as well. And then next turn, if we draw a land, we can play the embodiment. And then we have a 3-3 that can swing in, which tramples, and then we can then, I guess, be trading away a land for 2 creatures, which is fine, I guess. It's not the best, not the worst, but we'll see what happens on the next draw. But right now, I think Maw is going to stabilize us a little bit. They're not going to really have decent attacks in. Even if they have like a support card, it's not going to work terribly in their advantage. Unless they have that Nissa's Judgment, then they can take out the Maw of Kozilek. And if they're going to do that to a Maw of Kozilek, good on them. Probably then O-Strike or something. I'm not really sure. Yeah. We'll see what happens. Yeah. Interesting. Mina and Den. Our other rare that we opened that we didn't pick up. Let's see if that was also a bad choice of not taking that. I mean, I guess with double embodiment, it's really good, but here, I don't think it's going to be terribly good, and I'm just going to Oblivion Strike it. I don't want to deal with it. I don't want anything to do with it. Just get rid of it. Go to combat, not swing again, and then it's your turn. Opponent's on 4 3 cards around there, maybe 2 by the end of this. Yeah, 3. And then we go, and you pass, and then we will... Oh, I did it wrong. Oh, well. We'll just Channeler here instead. That's fine. We're not under that much pressure where I can make a loose enough play like that. Yeah. And I'm not really attacking at this point, so I can still attack actually. Attack with the Maw. Still have the 4/4 back. Yeah. I think I will do that actually. So maybe I shouldn't have attacked with maybe I shouldn't have played Channeler first main. I should have played it maybe second main. I don't know. It's a bad habit for me on Mitgo to play stuff in my first main like that. I don't know. Something I got to work on eventually. And then pass. Yeah, because we're still on 18-17, so we're still like not that deep into it. So I don't expect him to block yet, or our opponent yet. Marusek. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it, but I could be wrong. But let's see. They have 3, 5, 6, 7 mana open to them, 2 colorless, and nothing to play. Okay. We don't have a third target for Serpentine Spike, so there's no reason to do that. We'll do this, though. Play our Embodiment, and then a land. Put that on the stack. We have equal numbers of each, so I'll just use this. Always yield. Gains haste. Yes, I want to use the ability. Okay, go to combat, and we will swing with the 3 creatures we have left. And we'll see what happens there. Marusek, what you doing? Are you here? You're here. It looks like you're here. Boom, boom, and boom. Okay. Coming in with hot. And pass. We don't need to worry about any triggers or anything like that, so we can F6 and not have to freak out about missing our play. We're at 6 mana, 7/8. Yeah, we can play the Bane, I guess. But I'm going to first attack, build up good habits. Swing that. Yeah, I can't just use 1 here, unfortunately. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bane of Balaged. 2 and 2. The Bane! He's gonna break Batman's back. That's what he's gonna do. And F6. And then we'll start pseudo-annihilating everything. And we won on that. I guess opponent was just drawing lands and just was flooded out, I guess. And 5 cards in hand, so that's my assumption. But I think that we maneuvered that field pretty well, and we took care of their aggression fairly well as well. I'm saying well a lot. Well. Anywho, so we're going to go to our next round, the final round, where I am 1-1 right now. So let's see if I can go the good old 2-1. Join me in a little bit. And we are back in the final round, round 3. We're going to be drawing first, and this is not a keepable hand. Serpentine Spike and Boulder Salvo are not good for late game. We've been having a lot of hands like this recently. It's just been a bunch of lands and then like 2 spells. Well, this is a bit more keepable. I like this hand more. So we'll keep this. So this is for getting us to be 2-1. The old 2-1. Let's see if we can get there. Otherwise, we'll be at the not so good old 1-2. But opponent is also on 6, and we are on 6. They might be going to 5, and they do not go to 5. We're going to put this on the bottom because we don't need it right now. They are on blue, and we drew another land, which is fine. I can't play that. I don't know why I clicked on it. It's your turn, opponent. Opponent is Rotten Luck. Well, they are in the 1-1, so we'll see if they actually have Rotten Luck or not. Sky Scourer, go onto the field. And pass. I can't remember if I actually have a colorless land for that. I might not, but I can't remember. I think it's just a translator, but I'm not entirely sure. Oh, look at us curving out nice here. We're going to play a Shrieker. Hope they don't counter us. Always yield. Okay. Move to combat. Begin the combat. And we're swinging for 2. And then it will be their turn after we're done swinging in for 2. And pass. 4 blue. I don't know if they're mono blue or not, but they have a Gravity Negator on the field. Gravity Negator is on the field. And we got more land. That's fine. Let's see if they're willing to trade off the Shrieker for their Negator. I'm curious. Do they take the trade? No. They want to keep that Negator around. All right. I see what they're doing. I see you. Oracle of Dust. It looks like they're mono blue Drazi, like mono blue devoid. Maybe they're shorter color, maybe they're not. But it doesn't seem like they are. Yes. So we'll do that. Activate the ability. Use a swamp. Because we have so many swamps. Okay. Yes, use the ability. And then it's actually kind of silly that we use the ability, but it's all good either way. Because I'm just realizing that we need to just blow that up, and we have to use this land to do it. So, it's whatever. Whatever. I don't care. Oh, I also don't really care. Wow, that's really kind of dumb of me. All right, so I can't read, apparently. We'll see if they block. That was super loose of me. I probably shouldn't have done it like that, to be quite honest. But we'll see if they want to do some trades all around here. That was really bad. I didn't realize that it only did 4 and not 5. Yeah, we'll see what opponent wants to do, if they want to just give up their board for this. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I had a feeling they were going to do that. Yeah, that's fine. We only need to do 1, so we do deal 3 damage, which is not nothing. It is definitely not nothing. Yeah, that was, I don't know what I was thinking, actually, but it kind of worked out. Yeah, just a little bit. Oh, jeez. They are a mono blue devoid deck. Jeez, what did they get? They got 2 mountains, a boulder salvo, and Zato's commando. That's not terribly good for us. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. We don't need any more lands, so they can have our red. That's fine. They do not have a colorless source, however, to get rid of our stuff. And I forgot to wish them good luck, have fun. Good luck, have fun. Forgot to do that before. I'm so sorry. So sorry. 1, 2, 3. We'll do it like that. And then 3, 4, 5. No, we're not gonna be blocking that Oso anytime soon, I don't think. I don't think there's a reason to at this point. I mean, they don't have colorless at this point. So I'm not worried about Oblivion Sower flying over and hit me in the head for 7 with the Gravity Negator. And plus, if they did that, they'd be dead. 4, 5. No, not quite dead, but pretty close. Yeah, Oblivion Sower has a relevant body. A good old 5/8. And I'm not blocking that. Nah. I'm not going to. I don't want to. There you go. Okay. I'll block up top. I don't know if they have a trick or not, but I'm going to block up top here because I don't want to take 7. I don't want to go to 13. I could, but I don't really want to. So we'll do that and see if they have a trick of any sort. Yeah. We'll see what happens. Okay. They're just attacking for the bluff. That's fine with me. Oh, here comes something else. Here comes trouble. Unity of... Oh, why didn't they do that when they attacked? Oh, okay. That's kind of loose of them. I think I would have done it a little bit more, a little bit differently. But this is not looking good for me either way. I'm flooding out on land just a little bit here. Their creatures are untapped. And I'm not in the best of shape with this board state. I don't even have anything that can kill the Oso, unfortunately. And they have that. Oh, jeez. Okay. So I'm taking 6. And then the potential 9. Yeah. Okay. Just that. Fine. Not blocking it anyway. That's a shame. Okay. Translator is at least something. So let's see what we can do here. Give it menace. Have it deal 4 damage here. Kill that thing. Because I think that's going to be a problem at some point. Or that. Whichever they decide to double block with. Sure. Go into combat. And swing. Activate the channeler. To do that. Yeah. And then we'll see what they do. No reason to attack for 2 in the air. Just kind of silly to do at that point. Opponent has no cards in hand, and a significantly larger amount of cards in their deck for one reason or another. I don't know how that happened, but... Oh, probably from the Oblivion Tower. That's right. Duh. Okay. They took it. Let's see what happens next. 7, 8, 9. Takes 5 to activate each thing. Okay. I think I can live here. Depends on how they attack. Okay. That's fine. I have to kill them this turn then. And I might be able to do that. 5, 6, 7, 8. Talk about being lucky here. I still die. I'm pretty sure, actually. Hold on. Pretty sure I'm still dead. Yes, I'm still dead. So we're going to, instead of just showing them everything that we have, we're just going to attack in and see what they think about it. We're going to see what they do. I'm curious to see opponent's thought process here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Potentially, if they let something through, it could be bad for them. I'm curious to see what they think about the situation. Okay, block there. That's fine. What else are you gonna do? Oh, I should have given him menace. That could have been quite annoying. That is quite annoying, actually. Not just could have been quite annoying. That is quite annoying. Made him block 2 things. Killed another thing with it. Yeah, that's a shame. Yeah, that's my mistake. If I was going to bluff the attack, I should have gone for the full bluff. Oh, they did the double block anyway. Okay. If they keep that, I'm going to be so happy. Make sure I turn off my auto yields. Oh, because if they keep that in there, I pump, kill, and then play out the Devastator and they can't swing through it. Please keep that. No, no, go back, go back, go back. You were there, you were there. You were perfect, you were beautiful. Go back, go back. You got this. I'm going to kill you otherwise. Go. Go back. I'm not actually, but I want you to think that. So close. If I had... I could have. I could have gone there. Could have gone there. That's a shame. Concede. Yeah, okay. I was curious. Guys, I was curious. I wanted to see. I wanted to see what was going on here. Alright. Here they have some flying shenanigans. The toughness of their guys was ranging. Like, flying tendrils won't do much. But they were, for the most part, above 4. So I'm going to put in the Obnixilis Fist. Demon's Grasp, if I can find it. There it is. Demon's Grasp. Just so I don't make that same mistake again. And I think I'm going to also put in maybe a Brute Strength. I don't think that's what I want to do. No, I don't want you. But yeah, we'll do it like this. If anything, I want to put this in instead of maybe a Boulder Salvo. Yeah. Let's try that, because that at least takes care of the Oblivion Sower. Yes, I would like to play first. Thank you for asking and offering, opponent. 3 mana on the play, Zada's Commando into Flare Drone, keeping this hand. That's fine with me. With eventual removal and a Maw of Kozilek, yeah, we're in plenty of good shape here. Like that. And pass. Come back to me. Play a Commando. And it's on the field. And he is going, or the Goblin is going to, I don't know if it's a he or she. I want to say it's a he, just based on the armor and everything. But I could be wrong. But yeah, he is going to be ready and willing to kick butt. Play that. Swing in with the Commando. Ordering on that doesn't really matter if I attack first or not, because it was going to happen either way, and they're not going to block with the Hedron Crawler, I don't think, because they want to get up to their mana. And then they can go. Our opponent, Rotten Luck. Cultivator Drone. That's not fun for me. We'll play Maw next turn. And then we can Boulder Salvo it. The drone. Yeah. So first, we will attack with the Flare Drone. Swing. Okay. 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 Because they're at 5, which means they're 1 mana off from playing Oblivion Sower, which could be a problem. But we're got a bit of a... We have more pressure to put on them than just 1 Oblivion Sower. F6, because I definitely want that ability to go through. So that's essentially me dealing 4 damage to them this turn. Ba-boom. Yeah. So let's see what they do. They have 6 mana available, so they could theoretically play Oblivion Sower, because we saw that last game, which could be a problem for us, and would be very good luck for them to have Oblivion Sower. But nonetheless, we're going to play through it. Just auto-yield this, because I don't really care. You want to attack? No? Okay. Show me a land. There we go. Boulder Salvo. Just like that. Knock off the mana. Base. Then that allows us to kind of attack him with everything, if that goes through. Opponent could have Negate or Void Shatter or Spell Shrivel or I want to say it's abusive interference or something like that. The 2 and a blue Force Spike. But they didn't. They didn't do a thing about it. So, let's swing in with the team here. Here comes the crew. Coming in hot. So that's 5, 7 damage. Let's see what you got. Come on, and block or not. Do something. Alright, no blockers. Fine with me. The next turn, depending on what they play, we'll either grab them with Obnixilis, or we will channel their inner Kozilek and do some more damage. 5, 6 mana available. So we are back in Oblivion Sower territory. It's interesting that they were able to do that. They decided to go with a mono blue devoid shell. I think that's interesting. They just didn't see the black, or they just didn't get good black, because we were aggressively taking black cards throughout that entire draft. So I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case, that they didn't get any good black. But let's see what they're playing. Deep Fathom Skulker. Okay, we will most certainly grab him or that with our Demon's Grasp. Just like this. Here. Black and a red. And we swing in for lethal. Just like that. Okay, on to the final game of this match of the final round. Let's do it. Submit. Who will come out on top as 2-1 in this Swiss Oath of the Gatewatch pack per win release draft thingamabobber? Who knows? But I do know that we are each 1-1, and that it could be anyone's game, this matchup. So I'm really excited because these are good games. We're on the draw with this. I will do that, sure. Keep, because we have turn 3 Envoy, which I'm okay with, and then eventually Kozilek's Channeler, which gets us to 7, and then we also have Demon's Grasp. And then eventually Serpentine Spike. I'm alright with this happening currently. Maybe if we get a 2-drop in here, that would be nice. Especially since they just played a Blinding Drone, which is kind of annoying. Nope, but we got a 4-drop. That's what we got instead of a land. Or a 2-drop. Alright. Come on, give me my 1. I want you to deal me 1 damage off your Blinding Drone. And you have your Waste. It's the first time I think we've seen opponent play Waste. Come on in. There you go. Hey, there's a land. And we'll be able to play our Skitter Skin next turn. A little bit of a tongue twister, but it's all good. We have our Envoy of the Vampires, and they're going to shrivel it. That's sad. No, I won't. I knew their deck had counterspells in it. I knew it. I knew it. Can't fool me with a mono blue deck. You have counterspells. Gonna hit me for another 1. Okay, fine. Another land would be good. Or that. That is also eventually going to be good. Come on, Skitterskin. Land, please. It landed. All right. So what's opponent going to do? Are they going to attack again? Are they going to sweep it away? They're going to draw cards. Opponent in a mono blue deck drawing cards. That's to be expected. Okay. I mean, they could attack him for 1, but I don't think they will. I think they'll just tap down my guy and just buy time until they get mana and things on the board. Until they play their Oblivion Sower again. I wouldn't be surprised about that. But they're tapping for another Blinding Drone. Okay. So they're going to tap, attack. No, they can't attack with both, actually. They can't attack with 1 because then they won't be able to tap down the Skitterskin. Okay. Yeah, they're going to tap down my guy. Yep, there it is. That's A-okay with me. You can do that. It just means that I'm going to play this guy without any fear of a counterspell. And that will be fine. He will be permanently tapped down. As far as I can see. Because I don't think you're going to be doing anything else. Warden of Geometries. Okay. On the field. In the flash. Alright. You going to tap him down on upkeep? There you go. There you go. Tapping down the Skitterskin because it's so deadly. We'll first attack with the Vampire Envoy to gain a life. Just like that. And bring us both to 19. And then we'll play our Sky Scourer. Sky Scourer. And then pass the turn. Oh, and then I could have surged. No, I could have surged it. No. I'm so silly and not able to read what surge does. Could have killed one of these annoying things. Or that. Man, I'm not paying attention. Because I never get a chance to surge this. I have to remember that. Okay. I'll know for future reference. See, this is why we draft so much. We learn from our mistakes, so that way we don't make mistakes. Yes, attack for 2. That is fine. So annoying. Okay. Because we were there. We had the play lined up and everything. But we forgot. Because Surge. And Cyclone Sire. Okay, that's annoying. Now that's going to have to get killed with Boulder Salvo or Demon's Grasp. Tap that down. Fine with me. Invoker. 1, 2, 3. No, I don't have enough to surge it. Yeah. Let's go. Dwight. No, I'm not going to attack with anything now. 3. Do that. And then F6. Because I'm not attacking. Because I'll just block the Warden with that, and then I'll block the Cyclone Sire with that, unless they tap down the Vampire Envoy, which they probably will, so they can get him for 3. But then they have to deal with taking 4. Is that worth the trade-off? So right now I can block, and then block everything they have, unless they do something here. Oblivion Sower, that's their thing that they need to do. Yeah. If you hit lands, I'm going to be kind of upset at you. Let's see what you get. Yes, you hit 3 lands. I'm kind of upset at you for hitting those. Top 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, that would have been great. I would have loved having some of those lands. But now I don't. And now I'm stuck. Let's see. I hit a land at least. That's nice. And I have a target for that, which is also good. But I think what I want to do... So when this dies, it makes a 3-3. I'm alright with having a 3-3 on the ground. Because then I have something to block with. But first, I'm going to see if I can bait our opponent with a Skitterskin attack. I want to see if they do the block or not. Come on. Come on. You can block. It's okay. I believe in you. Unfortunately, I won't be able to block and regenerate it, so I'm losing it. But it's worth it to lose to kill that Oblivion Sower. No? Come on. Okay. Okay. No block. That's fine. We'll just kill off your Cyclone Sire. That's fine with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's leave up stuff for blocking. Because now anything can block around there. It's a 3-3 true, but I'm not terribly concerned about leaving a 3-3 behind in this board. It's big, but not to the point where I'm just like, eh. We'll do the same thing again, and we'll beat it with Demon's Grasp or Serpentine Spike the next go around. Because it's still block, probably block, or block, and then take 6, go to 11, which is not the most ideal, but it's fine. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 lands short of that. 3 short of that. We're going to play Channeler next turn. I can take just 5 here. That's fine with me. Yeah, no blocks. I can take 5. Go to 12. That's not a problem. If opponent takes the block again... Oh, wait, no, they're not going to because that's there. Okay. That's fine. Fathom. Okay. Deep Fathom Skulker. So we're probably more inclined to kill that this turn. Because it is a 4/4. We don't really want to deal with that anymore than we need to. Okay. And then tapping down that guy. Oh, this is not going to be good for me at all. No. Yeah, we're going to do this on that. Like that. And then they'll tap down my entire team and deal 5, 6, 7. Oh, let's see. 5, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I die. No, I exactly die. That's annoying. Oh, I'm gonna lose. This is not good. Ugh, that's a shame. A dig dong shame. Yeah, I'm gonna lose. This isn't good. Oh wait, no, they won't be able to because they only have one colorless source. So they can tap down my entire team, but I'll still be alive. Unless they do something here. 3, 4 mana. What are they going to do? 5 mana. I'm curious. Six mana. Pathfinder. Okay. That's fine. I'm alright with opponent having that for the time being. It's not ideal because it's a 5/5, but you know, it's there. And opponent isn't tapping down that. Swing with that, swing with that. Swing with that. Take another 5, 6. Go to 6. Go to 6. Yeah, go to 6. I'm going to 6. It's not good. I'm not a big fan of it. And you took a swamp. Kind of needed that. Tap down that, tap down that. Okay. Okay. Oh, not double tapping down my stuff. Okay. 3, 4, 5. Always yield. I think I still die here. I'm pretty sure. But we'll see what happens. Oh, really? Yeah, I die. I'm pretty sure. That's obtrusive, not abusive. No. I will not. Yeah, so block, tap down another dude. Oh, wait, no, they don't. No, yeah, they do have the mana. Block, die 1, 3. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. Yeah, and then just die. Okay. Yep, that's going to be game, unfortunately. I'm pretty sure. I am pretty confident about that. This is just playing out not in my favor. I needed one more turn, maybe. One more turn. Not enough lands. It's a shame. Could have used my 3 lands that I got off that. Although I would have been flooding out a little too much. Tap that? Sure. So I'll go to 1 maybe. That's fine. I'm going to jump block Sky Scourer with something. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, so 5, 6. Yeah, I'm dead. 7. I'm just dead. Good game. Good game. Jump there. Okay. Yep. That's that. All right. So, we went 1 and 2, which wasn't so great. There were things I could have done better, like realize that I have Surge when I actually have Surge. But aside from all that, I do feel like I am getting a little bit better at this format. Earlier I was doing pretty well. I went 3-0 a couple times, which is nice. I was using black white flyers, black white life drain allies, which was nice and fun and all that. But I'm just exploring the format to see what it has to offer, what the good cards are, what interactions are good. So slowly getting better. But yeah, if you like the video, make sure you hit the subscribe button and you like and favorite and share and all of that good stuff and whatnot. Um, Make sure to like on the social medias as well. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. So yeah, bye. Bye.